through the first boundary. Good shot, just a fraction short and wide. Well played.
The first really loose delivery. Just a bit too much width outside the off stump from Ian Bradshaw. Perhaps the line wasn't that bad, but at that length, with that line, the batsman just has a bit too much time to play the shot.
I think the fieldsman got a finger on it as well. Cuts again, this time a single down to third man. They've broken the shackles here, and it's very important from the Pakistan point of view. Well, that's a good shot. That'll be 4 more. It's a hard chase, somebody won't make it, so this is a good over for Pakistan. 6 overs gone, none for 23.
Don't want to be giving him too many, so that gets accustomed to it, but just every now and again.
This time he gets it away. Good hard chase, but it's 4 more. So the boundary's starting to flow for Pakistan. That was a nothing ball, really. It wasn't high enough, and it wasn't quick enough. That waist high, and he whipped that away nicely. 3 boundaries in the last 7 balls is good for the run rate for Pakistan.
That's why I was suggesting that Pakistan need not worry when they were starting off this slowly. Just 3 boundaries, and they are right up to where they would have liked to be. No wickets down. That's the important thing for them with this long batting lineup. The West Indies need to take wickets.
Nicely played, just wide of third man, but just the single. Ground's in perfect condition. The out
by the Pakistanis. That's out, caught behind, big neck. Struck. They now have their first wicket.
Well, Bradshaw's given a little chance to a ball to swing, pitched it up a little bit, little fuller. And Salman Khan once again went for it. This time he nicked it. Thank you very much. Salman goes for 19. Pakistan 1 for 37.
So 1 for 39. And a thick edge all the way to the boundary. A bit of a relief that they needed a boundary.
A handy boundary. Really needed one. Just lost the wicket. It was just a little wide. Onto the front foot. You don't really see anybody coming onto the front foot here. Well, not really a front foot, but just moving into the front foot. Thick outside edge. Handy 4 for Pakistan.
Beats him outside off stump.
Anything loose to the Pakistanis.
That's how you build pressure, don't you? Keep them plugged down. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Bravo fielding by the umpire, and that was flicked away right off the middle of the bat by Kamran. And Bravo has gone, oh, he's got to have left the ground by at least a couple of feet, I'd say, and he's managed to snaffle it with 2 hands. Beautifully taken.
What a tournament he is having, Bravo. What a catch. Look at this. This is not the first time. This is about the 3rd time in this tournament. What a catch. It was nicely hit. Kamran Akmal goes for 17. Pakistan 2 for 44.
Batting first, 15 victories, batting second. So doesn't appear to be any great advantage.
Gee, that's right. Wow. Didn't say much for a while because I think, no, he'll catch that in a moment. He'll catch that in a moment. No way did he get there. It just kept running away from him. Now, you would have thought here, odds on, he's going to get it before it gets to the boundary. No hope.
The bad news for the fielder is, as he got closer to the boundary, the gap was widening. Normally, you expect the ball to slow down, and the fielder catches up sort of in that period. No chance there for Chanderpaul.
We're in the over. I'm actually not sure how to assist in painting the picture. Possibly I should just put the brush away. Wow.
Well, the big question mark with Rion King has always been his fielding, and I think you now understand why. There's probably more than a question mark. Had a simple run out at the bowler's end if he picks it up. Well, now it's not Rion's fault. The batsman's kicked it away. Tell you what, you just about have to appeal. Oh, there's no way in the wide world you wouldn't appeal for that.
I can't believe you wouldn't ask the question. That is going to frustrate the West Indies no end. Second boundary of the over. Run out opportunity, a questionable one. Pakistan now 2 for 59.
Got to ask the question. But the umpires were hoping no one appealed.
This is going to frustrate the West Indians. They'd worked so hard to get themselves into a position of dominance over Pakistan. They were struggling to get rhythm into any of the shots they played, turn the strike over. West Indies had them right where they wanted them. Suddenly, after that run-out opportunity, they weren't able to get the wicket.
And extravagantly. It's a super bit of timing. Yazir plays very straight and just punches with his bottom hand to great effect.
There haven't really been a lot of boundaries hit straight down the ground, but this was a good shot. Pedro Collins did seem to get a bit of boot on the ball, but that didn't help. Such a fast outfield. All you've got to do is find the gap, time the ball and find the gap.
That's a goodie too. He was onto that so quickly, almost as if he expected it.
Well, Brian Lara is having a word with Pedro Collins. I would suggest that Brian Lara is asking him what delivery that was. What was that all about? Why would you want to bang in the ball in? You're going well so far.
Asking or telling? Well, they've got the rate to above 4 and over now. It's over in the Caribbean. And Brian Lara played a brilliant innings to help the West Indies win the game. He was man of the match. Got him! Ah, now then. That's why Rion King was picked in the side. Full and straight. If you miss it, I'm going to hit him.
That's what Lara was looking for. He wanted another wicket before he employed his fourth bowler. And he got it. Just played across the line of the ball there, Yasir. Well, as they say, if you bowl straight and the batsman misses, you have a reasonably good chance of hitting the stumps. It's 3 for 90. Shot there just behind square that perhaps he won't need. That's him there.
And had there been a slip, who knows? It isn't rocket science, but it is a blow for the West Indies. It's still 3 for 98.
That it doesn't go to the boundary, that the man is out in the deep to try and cut that boundary off. Like that. But it's found the gap.
Well, that's a top-class bit of batting from Inzamam ul Haq. Firstly, he picks the length with great skill and speed of hand-eye. Secondly, he knows the gaps there. Picks it perfect.
Well, the slip has disappeared again. With a right-handed bowler bowling to a right-handed batsman swinging the ball away, you do not need a square leg.
To some of the negative field placings that one used to see. Oh, that's a very good shot. That's beautifully driven. That's what Pakistan need here. A few more of those. So Inzamam getting a boundary away. It's 3 for 123. Well, that's going to run away to the boundary. He's got to stay away from that area short and just outside off stump, because on this outfield, that's 4 for the taking.
Well, you can tell that this is a very important game because Chris Gale's bowling with his cap off. Generally, it's sunglasses and cap. I think it looks to me like he is just a quick stop, and then he's heading backwards. Brilliant shot.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that he wouldn't be better off actually putting a little bit more energy into his follow-through. Very often with spinners, you want to watch quite closely that front foot of theirs and see how much it turns. A little bit of a pivot helps, and it should be moving around. Oh, that beats the field. So 4 more, or will he cut it off? I don't think the sweep will get there. That's just too fast down there. Another 4. Starting to collect them a little bit more quickly now.
Very good over this one for Pakistan. I don't think West Indies can continue to go with Chris Gale. I think he's really struggling. Pretty well everything has been short. A couple of deliveries cut, and then a pull shot.
Play their shots. They don't do anything silly, but they need 275 on this pitch at least. Nicely played. It's a well-made 50. He'll get 2. It's back-to-back 50s following on the 72 against Australia. And good afternoon, Wacky Yunus.
Good afternoon, Will. Very needed 50. Yusuf Johanna back-to-back 50. Pakistan really needed this one. Pakistan struggled early on, but in a good position now. 157 for 3. Partnership really creeping.
7 runs and over with wickets in hand is not a difficult assignment on this pitch in the fast outfield. Gale continues. And bang! Well played. Good use of the feet by the captain. He's having a good series. Experienced, very good player of spin.
Well, I'm not really sure why Ryan Lara still carrying on with Gale. Went for 12 in the last over and didn't really do much with the ball, and this one was pretty full. Just picked it up off his legs. Huge gap between mid-wicket and mid-on.
Tommy pulls the man out there, it's into the gap again. Oh, beautiful shot. The man had 10 metres to run, couldn't cut it off. Captain's firing up the whacker.
Well, Inzamam really decided now to take on Gale. This one really struck hard. Fielder didn't have any chance.
The West Indies. Actually, that should have been out. I've got no doubt in my mind if they'd appealed the West Indies, that would have been given out. Time he could have almost run and taken the bars off his hand. There's no Clarks in this fielding side. Crash he goes over point, and that brings up a very well made 50 by Inzamam al-Haq. He's 4th for the tournament. He's batting very, very well. So after 37 overs, it's 3 for 181.
Well, what a knock by the captain.
No ball. So it's a single, +1.
I totally agree with Michael Holding early on when Inzamam walked in and Pakistan were 3 down and there were no slip in.
Forming inside the circle. Side ball. And that could, before it is 4. Glorious cover drive. Picked it beautifully. It's 112 Ks. Finds a gap at cover.
This WACA ground is a huge ground and this is timed beautifully. And this outfield is lightning. Look at this ball traveling. No chance for Chandafal to cut that one. Right on the slot. Beautifully hit.
Gone for it. That's 4. He's a good player. Just drifted onto leg stump. Over a wide mid-on position.
The only choice for a bowler is to put in a block hole, nothing else. If you keep bowling here, Inzamam is gonna go every ball. This is a volley there. Inzamam just picked it up off his legs. You can't bowl Inzamam there when he's going right in the slot. This looks like that Pakistan might get 300 here if they carry on bowling like this. You need to bowl those Yorkers, which Pakistan missed out in the last game. Not the last game, the game before.
Oh, what a shot. Controlled, lofted drive to go all the way. No, it didn't. So there's 10 off this over with 1 ball to go, and that target then's 300. Glorious shot.
Textbook shot. What a shot. Look at this elbow. Beautiful. Any youngster watching, this is the way to play. Look at that. You don't have to run after that. Even mid-off and mid-on are back. That is an excellent shot.
King's last delivery, 9.5 overs, 1 for 59. Oh, misfield. Don't take the extra run. Wild throw. 41 gone, 3 for 216.
Gunston there for a look of it.
Norman had 5 or 6 bits like that.
Spot a wicket. Well, that's what West Indies needed. They needed to get rid of Inzamam. He was looking very dangerous. And Bravo, spot on target.
He bowls a supreme slower ball. He bowls a couple of them in different styles. One's a back of the hand job and the other is more of a cutter. And there's no discernible change to the action at all, as Inzamam will testify. It's a long haul back for the captain. He's gone for 74. Pakistan 4 for 224.
Well, that's forced him to bowl wider, and that gives Johanna room to whack it away through the offside. Brilliant batting and thoughtful batting.
Johanna would usually look to hit an off-spinner in the mid-wicket region, straight mid-wicket, wide mid-on. But here, with the extra pace that comes off the Perth pitch, he's understood that you can use that pace on the...
Wrong in. Johanna is quick.
Well, this pair are proving that if you decide you want to, you'll get it a lot of times when you hit the ball into the deep. It's brilliantly quick running, and particularly that first run and the first turn back for the second.
Oh, that's brilliant work from Courtney Brown. Umpire's calling for a videotape replay, but I think Courtney Brown's got him. Excellent work.
And so does Courtney Brown think he's got him. The minute he took the bails off, he started the jog down to his bowler, as if to say, whoa. Watch for the bail fly off the top of the stumps. There it flies. Is that bat in the air? Very close, this. It's out too. It is out. That's fantastic thinking from Courtney Brown, and such quick reactions.
Well, he came forward. If he hadn't come forward to get the ball, he doesn't get his man. But he reacted very quickly, came forward and grabbed the ball. He can do that. He can take the ball in front of the stumps once the batsman's played at it and hit it. And that's a big wicket for the West Indies. Mind you, you get rid of Razak and in comes Afridi. So I'm not sure which is worse. But you can take your punt that you get rid of Razak, you might get lucky and get rid of Afridi cheaply.
Yeah. Got him. Brown, the man who's done the damage. Clever couple of balls too from Wavell Hines, who got them nice and full. Razak's gone. It's 5 for 248.
I reckon I can hit 3 sixes over the onside. What do you reckon? Well, he's prepared to try anything. Afridi. 4 wides. Handy because they get the extra delivery. That brings up the 250.
That's what a player like Afridi can do to a man's brain. It's the stumping of Razak. And immediately Hines is so petrified of what Afridi might do, indeed what he's told Razak he'll do, that Hines diverts away from doing what he did well, which is bowling full and straight.
Position in the field, he's very good. He's got that one on the full. Good night.
Oh, how about that? Off a high full toss, it's 5 for 261.
Well, it was supposed to be the low full toss. Wavell Hines didn't quite get it right. Boy, it's a good hit. Very, very powerful man. Be warned if you see Shahid Afridi in the street, if he comes up and offers to shake hands with you, be warned. You might be lucky to walk away with all your fingers. He has got the strongest grip of anybody I've... Oh, how powerful is that? Just a flick of the wrist. Look out in the crowd.
He's hit that from outside off stump, off a length, almost with a flat bat, with barely any pick-up and with barely any follow-through. Oh. And he danced as he did it. He had the lessons of Afridi.
Took Dwayne Bravo's hand off. Not the sort of bloke you'd be looking for caught and bowled. That's good running from Johanna. Chanderpaul, they weren't prepared to take on. Another full toss. And he's got it reasonably well. Not quite out of the middle, but he's got it away from Brian Lara.
Well, it might sound stupid, but sometimes it can be a hard ball to hit, the high full toss. Never seems to bother Afridi because he's got such strength.
It's a shot that's played more easily with the slightly horizontal bat. A lot of players try and hit it with the straight bat. It's very difficult to hit the low full toss or any full toss with the straight bat. Brian Lara right back on the rope at long on. Gone. Well bowled, Ian Bradshaw. And boy, didn't the West Indies need that.
Ian Bradshaw's had a good day, 3 for 25. He mightn't look much, but he knows just what he's trying to do. When he runs into bowl, he's thought it out. Great credit to him to have come out of the day with these figures. And a great credit, too, that he's got that man out, because he's as dangerous as it gets. Nice little breezy cameo from Afridi. 23, made it 6 for 279. See a lot of action on it there as it comes down the pitch with the pace taken off it. And therefore beating the fling of the bat.
That's a good shot. Yusuf Yohana really has deserved this century. He's played very well personally and extremely well for the team. His running has been exceptional.
And if he does go to 100, he'll probably do it at better than a run of ball, which, given
a lot of West Indies flags around the place, a few pockets of Pakistan support. There's 100 for Yusuf Yohana, his 11th in one-day international cricket. The amazing thing about his centuries, 9 of them, 9 of 10 so far, have come in winning matches. So he'll be hoping it becomes 10 out of 11. Chase in the outfield for Ricardo Powell. He can't get there. Boy, that outfield is quick. That's the 300.
And deservedly so, really, for the running between the wickets and the placement. It's just gone a bit pear-shaped for the West Indies in this last 7 or 8 balls. You've got to give Yusuf Yohana enormous credit for the way that he's engineered the innings and for the way that others have been able to come in off the back of him and play naturally. It really has been a splendid performance. It's definitely galvanized Pakistan. The last 50's come in just 23 balls. Doesn't look like they want to fly home just yet.
Bradshaw coming around the wicket now. Consistency has been the big problem for Pakistan. Running again. He's been able to gamble because the throwing just hasn't been accurate enough, although that throw was a bit closer to the mark.
Had to be out there, I think. I mean, there wasn't much of an appeal, almost as if it was obviously out. Can't believe he's made this. Nope.
Finally, they've got a run out. It's come a bit too late, and it ends a terrific innings from Yusuf Yohana. But he'll be pretty happy with his performance. 106 from 100 deliveries with 9 fours, 46 singles and 12 twos. It's been a very good exhibition of batting and running between wickets. 1 short has been called, so Yohana hasn't made his ground at either end.
Bravo's very quick to the ball, and that's what won the race there. Yohana goes 106. Superb innings at 7 for 300.
You're pretty happy with what they've done. Bradshaw 3 wickets. Bravo has bowled well. And Bravo, as always, showing a lot of energy in the field. Another good, accurate throw. He's got a man again. This time, umpire Davis just puts the finger up. But Pakistan will be happy with that. 7 for 307. Make that 8 for 307 from 50. A century to Yohana, the vice-captain, and 74 to Inzamam, the captain. So the hierarchy have performed when they had to for Pakistan. And the West Indies have got a real battle on their hands. That's what they're looking for. 3:08 at 6.16. We'll be back here at the Wacker in half an hour.
The BB Series on 9's Wide.
Welcome back to the Wacker ground. A big assignment here for the West Indies if they're going to make the finals of the VB series. 308 runs required at 6.16 runs per over. Their highest total against the West Indies, 8 for 307. Yusuf Yohana, a magnificent 100. The captain, 74 off 67. Afridi, 23 off 10 after a very slow start. Well bowled, good line, Gale, just pushing forward, good genuine nick, great start by Pakistan.
One of the danger men at the top of the order, Chris Gayle, the Parks. That's exactly what Pakistan would have liked. Not the start the West Indies were hoping for, but an excellent delivery, just about off stump. Just a defensive prod there from Chris Gayle, and well, he didn't wait too long for the umpire's finger to go up. He knew it was all over. It's 1 for none.
And about 28 degrees, not too hot. Oh, what a cracking shot. Beautifully played off the back foot. That's 4.
Rowe just a touch too short. Can see a bit of shape there on the delivery. But he needs, though he was thinking about hooking.
And he does it beautifully. A good start by the West Indies spot. There wasn't an early wicket. They're keeping that run rate up. Over 6 runs and over. That's what you need.
Rowe making the mistake that Pedro Collins made earlier on when he was bowling the Salman, but every now and again means
just got to keep an eye on that required run rate. Not to blow up too much. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. He's hit that in front of square for 4. Not scared to bowl the odd bouncer, Rana. Trying to keep the batsman honest, but that was beautifully played by Sarwan.
He's been magnificent on the back foot. He's a natural cutter of the ball, but it's great to see him play these.
Scorecard 1 for 54. And that one's through the gap as well, and that'll run all the way down the boundary for 4. So it's time now for our viewers in South Australia to leave us for the news. We'll be back in 30 minutes. The situation here is that the West Indies are 1-4. Oh, and up they go. That's out, caught behind. Beautifully bowled. He's done it. Sore leg or no sore leg. He keeps coming at the batsman, and once again he's been rewarded. So Rana having a really good time here. 2nd wicket to him, and well, Ricardo Powell caught behind now.
Long line of Pakistan fast and fast medium bowlers can be mighty proud of what Rana's putting together here. Good outswing, good pace, huge courage. He's got Ricardo Powell for 23. It's 2 for 67.
Too short and well played again. Uppishly played and not that far off the fieldsman. But boy, that was a solid shot again.
Brilliant. He's picking up length so quick.
Very
right. Well, Brian Lara started batting at number 4 when he used to come at number 3. That's the... Well, that is just glorious. Beautiful. If Pakistan want to do something in this game, they want to see Brian Lara's back as soon as possible.
And this is part of the magic of Brian Lara, his placement. I think his placement puts him above every other batsman. I don't think
3 with the new ball. He always used to struggle.
Yeah.
But now, since he has started coming at number 4 to number 5, that's 50 for Sarwan. Well played, Sarwan. Very well played. He didn't really take long to get this 50, and well needed, well required 50. Yeah, and gets a little older. It doesn't really swing that much. That made the life a lot easier for him.
No ball, the call. Boy, that's quick.
This outfield is really quick. It's lightning. It didn't really edge it. It took most of the part of the bat, and it raced away. Well, umpire has been really harsh on Abdul Razak lately. In the last game also, and there you go. He just guided the ball. He didn't really edge it. He just guided it, and ball just ran to the boundary.
Australia. It's at the MCG on Friday. Chance here at mid-on, and taken. Rao takes the catch, and Brian Lara is gone. A mistimed pull shot, big wicket for Pakistan. Well, the West Indies have just lost their 3rd wicket. Brian Lara, the first ball of the 16th over, has proved to be a big one for Pakistan.
Well, a bit too ambitious. That was way outside the off stump. I don't think it was needed. Brian Lara goes for 19. West Indies 3 for 99.
And one-day international. Oh, just past Gully, and it will be 4. He went for it hard, Chandical. That was the key.
Well, Waqar Younis made mention of the innings that Chandra Paul played against South Africa once, getting 150. Most people and lots of problems.
That's a very good shot. That's 4 more. This is a good over for the West Indies. They're in with a big chance here for Wacker. They want to play in the final on Friday night, Nigel. They're very keen.
What's the prize money for winning the final, Bill? I think Shiv needs some. He needs to replace some of that stuff he lost. That's why he's batting so well.
I'm not sure. Something's turned him on because he's gone very well from the first match. In the Rock at Gibraltar. That's a fine shot. Controlled square drive. Trying to catch it. Oh, he drops it. Oh, dear. And Afridi turns around and they miss a run out. And they almost get an overthrow. Well, Salman Butt was out there at mid-wicket. Afridi cannot believe it. Nor can the captain. Come back to that. It's 3 for 150. R1, but it certainly should have been caught. Straight as an arrow. They put it down. Salman Butt. That's a big let-off.
Straight in and straight out. Also had an opportunity of a run out at the non-striker's end as well, but of course, being that far away, it was difficult for him to hit the stumps. And Shahid Afridi, well, he was so upset about the dropped catch. He hadn't moved from where he had followed through with his bowling. No one at the stump.
Bowling chains. Salman Butt's coming into the attack. That's what happens when you drop a catch. You have to bowl.
Still 5 runs off the over already, though. It's still a delivery to come.
Oh, Oh, it's a big one, and it's a beauty. Straight over the side screen. Oh, what a costly miss. 26 overs gone. It's 3 for 161.
Single to win the over, and we welcome back our Queensland viewers. The Submarine Chandapur brings up his half-century, 54 deliveries it's taken him to get there, and a valuable one for the West Indies. They sit at 3 for 181. 308 runs required to win this match. Paced themselves very well, the West Indies. That's going to split the men in the deep. Another boundary, and that placement we've been talking about from Sarwan, spot on.
He's been looking for it. It is the problem with bowling with just 3 fielders on the leg side. As soon as you get too straight, the batsman wants a piece of you, and Sarwan basing that stroke on the length of the ball. And that allowed him to get it just as...
Razak's got plenty of experience, yes. That's gone. Well, the breakthrough has finally come for Pakistan. Relief, I'm sure, for many. Not so for the West Indies. Excellent innings from Sarwan comes to an end.
And not for the first time, when Shahid Afridi gets the ball a little higher and a little slower and drags his man forward, he wins a little battle. That is the worst stroke that Sarwan's played, and it's the best bit of bowling we've seen from Afridi. Kamran Akmal up to the task. Huge wicket. Sarwan gone for 87, 4 for 194.
Anna come in there. He's ready with a big hug. Sense they're right back in this. Chandapur doesn't want to let Pakistan back in. Says he, oh, we're still here. Club's a boundary.
Magnificent strike from Chandapur, almost as if...
All smiles with him. Oh, there's another. Don't need a penny for his thought. The smiles come back. Inzamam al-Haq happy. Pakistan happy. They've got rid of the danger man, Chandapur.
And look at the position he's in. What's thinking from Inzamam? He's gone into an attacking position at short extra cover. He hasn't retreated to deep extra cover. He's gone in, stared the batsman down and said, get it past me 2 in a row if you can. The batsman wasn't up to it. Inzamam strikes with the Rao Iftikhar. He's delighted. He isn't. The big 2 have gone. Now where's your money? It's 5 for 198.
Crowded area behind point.
He's bowled him. He's bowled him round his legs. I suppose the frustration of not being able to get the ball through those 3 fieldsmen sometimes does things to batsmen. I think that Hines, perhaps a little bit too early here, trying to play a fancy shot, getting across on the offside. Correction, it's Bravo, getting across on the offside and getting bowled out around the back of his legs. In fact, the ball hit, just clipped the off stump. Middle and off, perhaps, so another wicket has fallen now. The West Indies getting themselves into a spot of honour. It's 6 for 203. Straight over the top and 1 bounce, 2 bounces for 4. Well, 10 runs off the over. That's exactly what they need, just every now and again, to keep themselves within striking range. 6 for 221.
Afridi sweeps well, very, very well. That's a boundary, all in the over as well.
This is not going to help at all. Inzi's got to use your head now. It's a hard time now.
Strike of the ball. He goes for it. Man down over his head. Afridi back. Afridi. No, it's Inzi. The captain's got it. Running to his right. Big wicket. The captain took it easily. Running to his right. Held his nerve. Caught it as clean as a whistle.
Well, the decision of bringing fine leg up came right. Inzamam gone back and mid-off, and Will Hines hit him straight into his throat. There you go.
Ingeman does well. I thought it was going to clear his head. Well caught. Big wicket. Hines goes for 30 off 34. It's 7 for 257.
Has done well in the past, so got to get them out first.
Well bowled. Very good line. Extra bounce. It's 140.7. He really does bend his back, Rana.
That's a very clever thinking, clever bowling. Mainly at this stage of the game, batsmen are normally looking for the Yorkers or maybe a length deliveries because you got slip in. And that's a very good thinking of bouncing a little bit.
It's maybe the slower ball or the Yorker, the next one. There's a good change of pace. Got him! What a good delivery. It was on, but it was perfectly executed by Rana. He's given his side a bit of heart, a bit of strength. He's bowling superbly.
That bouncer really did the job. That bouncer really put Bradshaw on the back foot. And that one swung back a little bit at him. Middle stump. Out of the ground. Bradshaw goes. Rana celebrates. Bradshaw goes without scoring 8 for 259.
29.
I think they can dance now because Pakistan has got good control in the game now.
Got him, Manny. Well caught. Very well caught. That went like a rocket. Good hands. Good wicket. Pakistan on top.
That's beautifully taken. Swung in. Tried to hit a big one. Straight into the hands of Muhammad Khalil. Another wicket down. 9 for 260. Colin Goad for 1.
On the ball. Very good innings from Saar, 1 for 87 of every sound the main scores. Big shout. No, says the umpire. Wait for the call. Leg buys. Over 9 for 263. Fine. Oh, certainly was a good decision. Hit him on the toe, did it?
Well, it was definitely going to hit the stumps, but it's just maybe half an inch outside the line of the off stump.
Charge, good hit over mid-off. Yes, just. That's the boundary they needed. Hitting through the line.
Not only one, Bill, they need quite a few of those. Use his feet. This is what happens when you change a bowler at the wrong time. Came down the track. Rion King is just a
Rana. Courtney Brown. Got him! Magnificent bowling performance by the fast bowler. 4 for 29 and 9.1 overs. A match-winning performance for a lion-hearted cricketer. Ingeman takes his side into the VB finals.
What a delivery that was. That one just came back a little bit and hit the middle stump. What a bowler this Rana is. Bowled really well throughout this series, and today he came out really good. Look at that. Beauty. That's it. That takes Pakistan to the final. There you go. Pakistan going to Melbourne.
They win by 30 runs. They set a big target of 307. When Chanderpaul and Sawan were going, you thought the West Indies were going to get there, but they didn't. The captain took a couple of catches. Courtney Brown played well. He's finally bowled out for 36, but in the end, Pakistan, who beat Australia so well on Sunday, go to Melbourne with a lot of confidence. A very happy team. They were doubting out in the test matches. They wanted to drop the captain. So the first final on Friday at the MCG. Get your tickets now. Ticketmaster 7 1300 136 122. A very happy Pakistan side. They've played well over the last week or so. So after 48.1 overs, West Indies are bowled out for 277.